Every day, my young daughter either draws a drawing or makes things with cardboard and tape. She proudly calls these my creations. She's free to make whatever she wants or whatever she plans. We are not interfering with her except when she asks us for help. And you know what? Every day she gets better. To see my daughter flourish like this is one of the most beautiful gifts of life. Now, I very often hear people say that we should not have too much freedom. Otherwise, it would be chaos, because men cannot naturally exert self-restraint. Consequently, freedom would lead to some sort of abuse with everyone doing as they please. Well, that is a very pessimistic vision of man. And first, as we know from John Locke, freedom is not license to do whatever one desires. Second, freedom is more about self-realization than self-destruction. I'm not saying that you can find people who have an appetite for self-destruction, but most of us don't. And we don't because our goal is to be happy. And to be happy, we need to flourish. That is, to actualize our potential as a human being. To make our competences grow, for instance. Or to draw better drawings like my daughter does. Well, to be a better human being, in fact. Of course, there is not a unique, predetermined way or model to flourish with a unique goal. Quite the opposite, actually. Actualization of one's potential depends on each individual. It can mean that I will strive to become a better musician, and you will endeavor to be a better gardener, and so on. This means that we humans, because we are gifted with reason, can make efforts to define our goals to be better and to be happy, and define the process to achieve those goals. We thus need to exercise self-direction. And this does not mean only purely individualistic behavior. I can, of course, be happier because I'm helping others on a voluntary basis. Humans are social beings. They can't be happy alone. And note that even in the for-profit economic realm, if you want to be successful and flourish, you need to render services to others. That is, you need to make them happy. Think about the smile and the thank you you give back to the successful, flourishing baker every morning. Every time I play my Fender Stratocaster, I'm thankful to the creator of modern electric guitar, Leo Fender, who flourished in his business. Humans don't flourish by war or conflict, which are negative-sum games, but through peaceful exchange, which is a positive-sum game. In our modern, open exchange society, individual flourishing benefits others. It benefits the common good. Now, self-direction and self-flourishing are connected to individual responsibility and freedom, of course. There can't be any self-flourishing without individual responsibility. There can't be any self-flourishing as slaves. Only free people, responsible people can achieve the happiness of directing their process of self-flourishing. Note that I can only bear the consequences of my action, that is, be responsible, if I have ownership over myself. And note also that I can only have my dignity if I am free and responsible. Freedom is the condition to self-flourishing. That is why we need the basic institutions protecting freedom. Liberals call these minimal government.